Welcome to Monday morning. It is December the 20th today, 5 days till Christmas. And I'm feeling a little bit chirpy, although I was feeling chirpier. And then this happened, but I have thrown the coffee away. Let me just turn you around and show you the lovely plant that I had off my head teacher. And so I had this, which is gorgeous. It was all wrapped in cellophane. And I thought, oh, I'll take the cellophane off it. And I had coffee just next to it. I took the cellophane off, didn't realise. See all that? It's all bits of mud everywhere. So now I'm going to clean up, which I was going to do anyway. Made myself another coffee. And I'm going to sit down, enjoy my coffee, and then get busy. Well, I got a poorly boy by you. He's not well at all. And I'm making the most of these lovely cutches. I? Yeah. Tea today is some basmati rice with a fried egg. I've got some spam. I know, I didn't used to like it when I was younger. Maya cooked it with some honey and some soy sauce and did the same with the chicken, and it was absolutely gorgeous. That comes to 783 calories. A bit high, but I didn't have any dinner, so it's all good. 111 calories for one of these mini mince pies. So I don't even know where to start. I can't remember if I said last night about the baby not feeling very well, and obviously I took that little video there not knowing what was going to happen. So the doctors told my sister to take him to the hospital, to the ward, and they kept him in overnight last night. They've kept him in again tonight. He's doing okay, and I think it's all precautionary. He's got this bronchiolitis, he's got this double ear infection, conjunctivitis. It's just all being thrown at him, bless him. He's only 9 months old. So they've got him on oxygen. They're not hooking him up to an IV or anything yet. So they're just trying to persevere with the fluids and things. So yeah, it was a bit of a day yesterday. I got home from work. I hadn't had any dinner, and then obviously, well, I didn't get home from work. I didn't work yesterday. My sister got home from work. But that's just the kind of day we had. So then I met her at hers, and then she got the stuff ready for the baby, took him straight to the hospital, and then I hadn't had any dinner. Just because it was one of those days, it just kind of flew, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, no food since breakfast, which I only had a bit of a share of Jeff's breakfast. So I didn't record that because he was just not feeling great, and he said, oh, I don't really want this. Should I say that? I don't know, but I did. Luckily, it was cut in half, so he just didn't finish the other half of it, because it sounds really bad when I say, oh, he wasn't feeling well, I had the rest of his breakfast. It was just like a toasty, so a bit of sandwich spread, it's a Filipino one. It's called Lady's Choice, which is like our sandwich spread, but just a slightly different version of it. And I've tracked it all. There was ham in it, so it's like a ham toasty with the bread, no problem. And then nothing for dinner because it was so busy. I think I was just trying to concentrate on trying to get the house sorted, which I still haven't done because there's still loads to be done. I still haven't finished my Christmas shopping, and I'm sure I say this every year. I'm sure I say I really wish I was more organised. I'm going to be more organised next year. Yeah, no, I'm not. Definitely not. So then, yeah, met my sister, and then she took the baby. I was just helping her get the stuff ready while she came because she was coming from work, and then it just went downhill from there. So you saw that last night Jack had his friends over, and that did not end pretty. So that ended with, and the reason, I've got to say it, because the reason that he was sick on my blinds, they're not on my window, they're on my patio doors, so they're the perfect fit ones that go into the sort of thing. So as he's trying to get out of the back door, yes, I know, out of the back door to throw up in my garden, but I'd rather that than in my house. There we are. I'm sure I've told you about this on something I recorded earlier on today when I was waiting. Anyway, so that was that. Off they went. Then they went out to Cardiff, and then Maya had a phone call because she was picking them up from Jack to say that his knee's playing up. Could she come earlier? So she picked him up about 11 in the end. So I went for a drive with her, just because she's passed her test, and this is the first time that she's been able to drive because she's in uni. She insured herself on our car when she came home, paid for it all herself as well, bless her, uni student, luck, saved her money. And this is the first time, and I said, you don't actually learn to drive until you pass your test. So this is her opportunity to get used to the car. In fact, she's gone out now to get Tasha from work. Yeah, so that's just the kind of day it was. And then
he'd already had a message. He'd had a phone call in the afternoon to say, come for an MRI in the morning, because the last time we went for an MRI, it turned out to not be an MRI, to be physio. So he said, yeah, that's fine. They'd had a cancellation, no problem at all. So he's gone, he's had his MRI, just waiting for the results for that now. So all in all, I think this is just what the days are going to be like when it's Christmas and there's lots going on. And not the healthiest of meals at all, because I haven't had much fruit. I've only got a couple of easy peelers and apples here, but I could have had more. But I didn't have more, and I did manage to stay within my calories. I've got an itchy nose, I'm so sorry. I did manage to stay within my calories, but it wasn't the healthiest of days, and I'm fine. You know, that's just what it's going to be like up until Christmas. I'm going to consciously make an effort, because I've got so many things in my fridge that I need to use up veg-wise that I bought to do a soup with and didn't get around to making, that I'm going to make a soup either tonight or tomorrow for the next, hopefully, to see me through the next 3 days. So that is the plan. However, things very often don't go to plan with Beck. So, you know, we'll just wait and see what happens. And breathe. I hope everyone is doing okay. I hope you're all ready for Christmas. And if you're not, don't panic, because I'm not, she says. And you're all doing okay. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.